Hi, air signs. These are your messages for the week ahead, starting tomorrow. You have one card each from the Gilded Tarot, one card each from the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. We will also look at the card at the bottom of the deck that is an overall message for all three of you as a whole, okay? So the card at the bottom is the Four of Swords. Now you can see the Three Swords here. So look, the Four obviously comes after the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords, as we know, can talk about sadness, heartbreak, loss, okay? Then we get the Four of Swords that talks about needing to go through a healing process. It can talk about feeling mentally stressed and drained, okay? And needing time out, needing to recuperate, needing to heal oneself. So, is it a case that for some of you, or indeed all of you, have you been through something recently that has caused an element of sadness or heartbreak, that has caused some mental anguish? Have you felt mentally stressed more than normal? If that is the case, then time is needed here to heal, to, as I said, to recuperate. Now, this could be something in your personal life, of course, but it could also be something in your working life. Maybe there has been some big disagreement or something that's taken place in the workplace that has caused this, okay? Now, again, for some of you, it may not be you going through this, but it may be somebody that's very close to you that may be going through that. So keep that in mind. Aquarius, you have, if I dropped it on the floor now, you have the Lovers, and you also have throat chakra. So the Lovers, it does tend to talk for me more about personal relationships, okay? It can talk about commitment. How committed are we to the other person? How committed are they to us? It can talk about choices, okay? Maybe some of you have a choice to make. Maybe there are two people that you need, and you need to make a decision here about which person you want to be with. The throat chakra, needing to speak up. There may be a blockage in regards to communication between you and your partner. One of you may need to open up and communicate how you are feeling, what you are wanting, what you are thinking. This may very well be the week where, as I said, communication may be very, very important. But if one of you is in this Four of Swords energy, whereby you're feeling mentally stressed and mentally drained, that in itself could cause a blockage when it comes to communicating, because whomever is feeling that way may be wanting time out, may not be wanting to open up and talk at the moment. So please be mindful of that as well, okay? Throat chakra can very much talk about a blockage in communication. Maybe this coming week, it's not the best week to communicate. It may be better to postpone that, put that on hold for maybe the week after. Gemini, you have the Chariot, but you also have Temptation, number 15. It's a major. It's equivalent to the Devil card. Now, the Chariot talks about success. It talks about forward movement. But head and heart have to be on the same page. It is the victory card, but we have that temptation card. And I'm going to read a little bit from the book. It says the temptation card is calling you to take a hard look at life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering from addictive behavior? Is there negative thinking or behavior that's causing the life force to seep out of my soul? Are the people and relationships in my life giving me energy, or are they draining it? Learn to embrace your fears and all of your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Gaining the knowledge that the physical world teaches will help you transcend to a higher spiritual awareness. So Gemini, it may be that some difficult questions need to be answered this week. And once you deal with that, once you deal with temptation or negative behavior or addictive behavior, it's then that you can have success. It's then that you can start to move your life forward. Look at patterns of behavior. Look at whom you are socializing with, whom you are mixing with. Look at who is in your life. Are these people for your greater good? Okay? So I think Gemini, for you this week, is going to be a difficult week. I think there will be maybe there is going to be an element of mental anguish for you, mental stress. I think a time out from some of your relationships is needed in order for you to reevaluate. Moving on to Libra, you have the Wheel of the Year or the Wheel of Fortune. And you have number 2, spiritual union, which can very much be similar to the 2 of Cups. Now, the Wheel of the Year, the Wheel of Fortune, is karmic energy. It's controlled by the universe. Sometimes that wheel is in our favor, sometimes it's against us. The card is upright, suggesting a change in fortune, okay? Suggesting that maybe the wheel is going to start to turn more in your favor. And it may very well be to do with a particular relationship in your life. A relationship that you have with somebody else where you both may be very like-minded. The cup that you both offer to each other contains the same qualities, the same morals, the same, the love, the respect, feelings, emotions, all of that. It can be a personal relationship, but it can also talk about a special connection, a special friendship that you may very well have with somebody else. Now, it may be that, Libra, you've gone through a difficult patch with this person, and you may start to see that things are turning around. But it may be, Libra, for some of you that, you may meet somebody new this coming week. Somebody that you feel a deep connection with, okay? So, Libra, I feel for you, out of the 3 air signs this week, your week seems most likely to be the least stressful and maybe the most positive. Okay, those are your messages. Have a fantastic week, whatever you're doing, and thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.